Hi kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode, we're gonna go through why I do believe the market will come back down to 35,700 or 35,000 around these levels. I do expect the market to do a pullback, a higher low, and then continues to the upside to potentially 39,400 and 45,500 because that is the higher time frames. Lower high, as always, that I'm talking about, then market continues back down. I will also show you exactly what I see on Ethereum, and I will go through some of the coins that we were going through on today's live stream. Remember, I am no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue watching this video and I show you exactly what I see on Bitcoin and the other coins. We're just doing a recap on what we were doing on the live stream earlier today. I did speak about the bigger pullback because I don't want to have my I cannot have my trend line, my support trend line anywhere because we did break the downtrend, the impulsive move. So right now what we're having is a pullback. The pullback is to the upside, but right now we just potentially can create a lower high a higher low. And I'm basing that I did take a Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point from where we are continuing back down right now. But we could potentially come back down, or this is how I see it, we can potentially come back down to 35,500 or 34,900. And after that, just might see a push to the upside. And the pullback is to 39,560. So this is potentially where I can see market coming to. It all depends right now on if we are actually breaking to the downside. So this pullback, so we just might, the pullback is over and now we're continuing back down. But I definitely want to see how this 4-hour candle is closing or how this daily is closing. Actually, if we're dragging a pullback on the 4-hour chart, we are right now where the Fibonacci is, but I definitely believe that we will continue even further down. So one of the targets that I also looking at is 35,680, and I'll have a notifications if we're coming to that levels because I want to see if we're breaking to the upside. Pullback right now, we did break the downtrend. We are having an uptrend. This is the pullback on the higher time frames. We just might create a higher low now and then continues, and after that my target is where the lower high can be created, and that is 40,500 and 39,400. And if we're coming to that level, I want to see if we're breaking the trend that we're having, the support trend that I'm gonna adjust to, where we potentially just might have a higher low created. And after that, I do believe that we will continue back down even more on Bitcoin. So the targets from that level is between 35,100 and 29,500 also. And after that, we just might pull back up again and continue to the downside, or we're actually breaking to the upside again. Looking at Ethereum, this is the same thing. So this is from the chart that I did have from the earlier when we did have our live stream. If we're going to the 12-hour chart, I can put a Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point to where we are right now. And looking at the 4-hour chart, that could be the bigger pullback that we're having. So depending if we are coming back down to this Fibonacci level and we can fix our support trend line from the push that we did have, that's when I believe that we can come up to around these levels. Or if we actually are done with the pullback and continues back down. But I still want to see how, if we're gonna create a higher low on the pullback, or if we're just respecting this high that we did have around 2,550, and then market continues back down. So all depends on the 2 to 4 hours ahead of us. So I'm not gonna do anything yet until I actually see if we're holding this as a higher low or if we're actually breaking the level. So I'm just going to do a quick recap on what we did go through on the live stream. So it's the same thing on EGLD. We are seeing the pullback right now. So potentially if we're creating a higher low and then pushing up to 170 and 180. Going to the lower time frames, we could actually see the market came back down to the 50% and respected it, but I definitely want to see if we're continuing back down. Going to Dogecoin, we're having the same scenario right here we're having the trend line. So everything is kind of looking the same, but I still believe that we just might have a push up to 0.1590 and 0.1648. Between these levels, just might see a break of the resistance trend line, then market continues back down. But I definitely, on every pair that looks like this, everyone looks like this. But if we're seeing the high highs and high lows be created, and until we're breaking the trend line and you see the market breaking the trend, creates a lower high, and then market continues back down. So you can just go back to my live stream, because I did give in the description exactly what types of coins I was looking at. Everything just looks the same. I'm just, I told everyone that I need to see where we potentially can create a higher low. So I didn't have my support trend line adjusted until we actually see the push to the downside. I'm just waiting for the market to come to these levels, and I just want to see if we are respecting them or not. And guys, don't forget to go inside Bitcoinsensus website that we're having daily updates about cryptocurrencies, and you can also see the recent updates that me and Andy has on our YouTube channels. Remember that you can also receive a bonus on Bybit up to $4,100 and on Prime XPT up to $7,000, and you're also helping Bitcoinsensus by doing that, so we can give you what we see on the charts on cryptocurrencies. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this video together with me. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you always know when I'm having a live stream or when I'm having these daily updates. Give this video a thumbs up, and until we see each other next time, well, have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning, whatever you are in the world. I wish you the best. Okay, have a good day. Mwah, from Sweden.